Subscribe right now if you want to know how to make delicious ribs every time, or keep scrolling if you'd rather chip a tooth on some tough ribs at your local barbecue joint. The first thing that we need to do is get a couple of racks of St. Louis style ribs, and we're going to trim them up so that they cook evenly. So we're going to trim off some of the thinner meat at the end. Just feed it to the dog or cook it in the microwave, who cares? It doesn't really matter. So just trim off the end pieces, and then you're going to flip them over because there's some trimming that we need to do on the back side as well. There's this little flap of meat that we're going to get rid of because it'll just get really dry. And then here comes the real fun part. We got to peel off that membrane. I find that using a paper towel is the best way, but you could also just score the membrane if you're having a hard time. Now this is the most important part. If you take anything away from this video, let it be the rub. This is Chupacabra by Two Gringos. It's the best rub on the market. If you can't find it at your local grocery store, you can always buy it on Amazon. In fact, that's where I order it from ever since I left Texas. Now once the ribs are seasoned in the greatest rub of all time, they're going into the smoker unwrapped for 1 hour and 30 minutes at 270 degrees. After that, they're getting a good mop or spritz with Stubbs barbecue sauce and apple juice, then close the lid for another 30 minutes. So that's 2 hours total unwrapped, and then we're going to wrap them meat side down for another 2 hours, but we're going to put them on the bottom rack this time and kicking it up to 280 degrees. So these things are cooking for 4 hours total. That's 2 hours unwrapped at 270 and 2 hours wrapped at 280. Now here's the hard part. When these things come out, you're going to lay them on the cutting board and let them rest for about 15 minutes while your house starts to smell like the best barbecue joint in town. And these ribs really speak for themselves. They are so tender, the knife cuts right through them, and they're as moist as a room full of 40-year-old white ladies when they see Chris Hemsworth with his shirt off. Now take a look at the finished product. You can't argue with perfection. These ribs are so delicious, it'll make you question every life choice that didn't lead to this moment. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe, because I'm in the process now of filming long-form horizontal videos. So get on board now and let's grow this thing, huh?